All right, all right, all right, all right. Says we're live. Says we're live. Okay, are we live? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Once again, like Finnegan. Frank Monday coming at you straight out of Twilight Zone Old Peking here in the Kingdom of the Celestial Dragon. I can't see the camera, man. Is it black? It looks black to me. Is it black? As black as can be. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Not yet. Not yet. Let's see if we can get this camera working. Is the camera working, guys? Can you hear me? How about my voice? First minute if video is needed to be to start a highlight. Why no camera? Why does the camera black out? I'm not sure why it does that. It's frustrating, infuriating, and lame. How about lame? How lame is it that the camera blacks out? How lame is that? All right. Now it's doing all kinds of crazy things. It's not letting me touch the button. Although I'd like to touch the button. I wanted to get some camera action going. I thought I could jump on here and say hello and stream a bit of a stream, merrily down the stream as if it were a dream. But what did we get instead? We get YouTube's uh, inability to let me stream an image. So I can't see you. You can't see me either. Well, I don't even know if you can hear me. You can't hear me? Can't hear me, can't see me. What's the point? What's the point if you can't hear me or see me? Does that work? Can you hear the voice? Is the voice coming through? Is it just a dream within a stream? It's so black and dark. You don't know if I'm in the park or on a lark. Just a little spark. Hey, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me out in Happy Land? Hello, 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 hello. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody out there in Happy Land hear me? Give me fives if you can hear me. Hey, it's Rose from Louisiana. Good to see you, Rose. I was doing a little test stream here from my phone and I wanted to see if it would work, but it doesn't work, Rose. There's no camera. You can't see me, can you? It's all black, isn't it? I'm about to finally doze off soon after working all night. Good. Well, I'm glad that I'm glad you stopped by. I checked my email. I haven't sent you an email in a while, but we definitely need to hook up. I read your last email. I did read it, but I don't know if I responded to it or not. So good enough. Chances are, okay, it is a black screen, but you can hear me, so I can listen. Yeah. Well, let's hook up soon. Let's figure out what's going on. It's been a busy week at work. We had the monthly test. We're in the sixth week of the semester, and I had to prepare four four monthly tests, one for AP Language, one for English Language Arts 301, and one for English Language Arts 301, but for the 11th graders, and then one for collaborative art history and AP Language. So a lot of busyness. That's why I haven't been streaming and I haven't been online and I haven't really been responding to emails. But excuses, right? Yeah, it's time to get busy again. Yeah, so you have a lovely evening. Have fun in Dreamland. Have fun in the Twilight Zone, as it were. As long as my voice is coming through, I'll stay on here for a little while. So if you have anything I absolutely need to know, just let me know now because I get a little bit lazy when I'm working hard for the academy. I get a little bit lazy with YouTube and the internet and checking and sending emails. I think I received an email from another person, maybe loosely affiliated with you, but I didn't respond and I missed it and I missed pulling the trigger on whatever he had going on. I think he had a show he wanted me to come on, but I didn't confirm with him, so I didn't expect that he would assume that I would be there. But now that the monthly test is over and I'll be going into the seventh week of the academic year, and it won't be until the 10th week that we have the midterm. So yeah, I'll have a couple of weeks of free time before I get back into the grind again. Yeah, it's good to get a little break. Working in an academy is fun because there are brief periods of like intense work and concentration where you need to be on the ball and hit all your deadlines. And then there will be extended periods of rest and relaxation and recuperation when you can do whatever you want. You can read, you can study. The best thing to do is to refresh yourself, right? Take off a few days and just sleep, and then take a couple of weeks of studying to get ready to adapt to all of the new people coming in. So if you've ever read Seven Habits of Highly Effective People, that's kind of the life you live as a high school teacher. And you may know you went to high school. You guys all went to high school, and probably most of you attended college as well and work in some form of education, or maybe, I don't know, academia, or even if you're a content creator, you know the grind. You know, the idea of ghosting and grinding and getting work done, and then kind of reappearing in the virtual world and releasing something, then paying attention and getting the feedback, and then adapting to that, and then trying to do something new and knock out another product. It's kind of a news cycle. I can't imagine the folks that work in the 24-hour news cycle and just have to be fucking constantly on. It's kind of a tough thing. Like if we think about some of our friends that stream 10 to 15 hours a day, I just can't even imagine how they don't have a mental breakdown, or how they're not like suffering health wise, because I need extended periods of offline activity in order to have anything of value to say when I come back online. Yeah, right. So it's a vicious cycle that I'm personally not really involved with, but I do like to stream a couple of times a week if I can. And I used to really like to make like professionally produced videos, but there isn't a lot of return on investment for that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to new things in the future, and interacting with people on other levels here online. I got a couple of people I'm going to interview about the tarot, and I'm hoping that those get pulled off professionally. Get all the lighting and audio figured out, then kind of shave up, do the hair, prepare some questions, some PowerPoints, and do some really cool interviews. Yeah, I found a really cool person that I'm going to interview here on my channel, and I hope that gets some eyeballs on it. A couple of different people, really. Yeah, but I won't say anything else until it's all nailed down and ironed out. You know what I mean? Otherwise, somebody might come along and poop in your soup. Nothing like a bird poop in the soup to spoil the flavor, right? Yeah, so if you are sitting back for the evening, you might want to take a moment to relax. A couple of deep, relaxing breaths, right? Inhale, hold for a moment, and then exhale, letting all of the tension of the day flow through and out of you. All right, embracing the energy of the moment. Different techniques to get you into deeper relaxation, like the arm drop, right? That's one that really deepens relaxation. You just inhale, lift the arm as if elevated by a balloon at the wrist, right? And then when you hold for a moment and exhale, just let that string snap and the arm drop down onto the thigh, deepening the relaxation. Yeah, that's a good one. There's the eye fixation point. As you inhale, you focus on that eye fixation point slightly above eye level and just about an arm's length or so out in front of you. And then hold for a moment. And then as you exhale, close the eyes, maintain your eye fixation point, and let the whole body deepen into relaxation. That's a good one, right? Eye fixation, arm drop, lots of different ones you can use. I like one where as I inhale, I tense all the muscles in the body up, right? And hold for a moment and then exhale and just let every muscle that you tensed relax. That's another good one. Our beloved and divine guru of love, light, and peace, brother Talku, talks about the box breath. I'd never heard it referred to as the box breath before. In the magical tradition of Hermetic sciences, it's called the fourfold breath, right? And you inhale on the yod, hey, vav, hey, and then hold for another count of four, yod, hey, vav, hey, and then you exhale for that same count of four, yod, hey, right? And then you hold again at the bottom. So it's an inhale on a count of four, hold for a count of four, out, exhale for a count of four, and then hold again for a count of four. And thus we call it the fourfold breath, the breath of the tetragrammaton. Yeah. Aniyahava. Ato Malkut Vegubra Vegudla Leolam. Amen. Yeah, but beloved brother of truth and light and living without fear, brother Jacques Talcou. Talcou, you might want to check him out. He does a daily show. Good fun. I enjoyed his show today. He did an hour, no guests, cinched the thing off, right? And then retired for the day. So that was good magic. I can appreciate that. That was somehow almost even more enjoyable than the chaos of the Dramasphere, right? With all of their intellectual dichotomy and over analyzing poor beloved brother Jacques. Yeah, Jacques. Jacques' a good guy. I like Jacques. You guys might want to check him out. You know who I'm talking about. You know I'm talking about you, boy. Yeah, so that was good magic. I can appreciate it. I can enjoy it. Another deep breath and hold for three. Inhale, three, two, one. However you choose to deepen your relaxation, you might want to do that now. Perhaps you have a magical word, mantra, mutra, whatever the verb. Mantras are the signage, right? I'm not very familiar with Hindu, but the hand positions, and then the mudras, those are the spoken ones, right? A lot of different ones I like to use. One you might be familiar with, Wayfarer, is Abrahadabra, right? It's a really nice one. So you just inhale, hold, and then as you exhale, Abrahadabra. Extend the enunciation of the syllabic name of manifestation out over the entire period of a nice, drawn out, slow breath and relax. You might want to ensorcel some magical intention into your abracadabra, right? So that you're bringing about good magic for yourself. Deepen your relaxation with every breath. One nice little journey I like to take is 10 steps down the onyx staircase into the deep, deep inner journey of the Clippos. I have banished the shells to their habitations. Right, they're 10 steps down. I won't guide you through it now, Wayfarer, but you can find out all about it on your own. Once you get down there, knock on the door of the temple and enter. Right, it's a very simple equation. Ask, and you shall receive. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it will be opened unto you. The kingdom is within, my friend. The kingdom is within. Found a nice new little podcast here on the internet. I like Rose's podcast, Crow 777. I've been listening to that one. I think you guys do a show or two a week. I've been trying to keep up with it. I've been trying to leave a comment every time I listen to an episode. I don't know if I've gotten them all yet or not, but of the ones you guys post on YouTube, I do listen. I hit the like, right? Hit the like button and leave a comment, right? It's an important thing. It's an important process for all of the creators that you watch. It's important to hit the like and leave a comment for me or anyone else that you attend to. It's a very little thing to do, but it helps boost their channel. And why not put a little wind in their sails, right? A little pep in their step. Light those fires that help your friends and family do better. All right, give them a little energy. Another one I really like a lot is Dweller of the Dark. I've been shouting him out since we crossed paths. He does digital music tracks here on YouTube and audio readings for all of the great gothic horror, and cosmic horror, mystery, and sci fi of the last century. Yeah, everything that's made its way into the public domain. Clark Ashton Smith, Robert Bloch, Howard Phillips Lovecraft, and others, right? Many, many greats. Arthur Machen, some of the great horror writers and sci-fi. You might want to check him out and put a little lead in his pencil by hitting the like button and leaving a comment on a video. Make sure you tell him Frank Monday sent you. FM radio, Frank Monday. That guy that hangs out in Twilight Zone, Old Peking, far behind the bamboo firewall, transmitting out from a tapa pyramid, an ancient Qing Dynasty pyramid within the central kingdom of the Celestial Dragon. That's where he's getting it done, Wayfarer. That's where the good magic is coming out of. While you're at it, you might want to stop by your local Thompson's Five and Dime and pick up the 5 pound box of Wishy Washy dish soap. Comes with a complimentary Wishy Washy washcloth, and it'll keep your balls and bowls squeaky clean. Wishy Washy dish soap, one of the best in the business. Wishy Washy. You get a 20% discount coupon from your Sunday paper, and pick up a box for yourself or the wife. And you might want to get one for your lover as well. Wishy Washy dish soap in the 5 pound box, $4.99 at Thompson's Five and Dime. Comes with the complimentary Wishy Washy washcloth. Yeah, check it out, definitely. That's a good brand. I support them, and I encourage you, listener, to support them as well. It's one of the best dish soaps I've ever used. I used it and I was really surprised. I used piping hot water from the tap and put in just a small scoop of the Wishy Washy, and it got my balls squeaky clean. It's cleaner than they've ever been before. And that soft applicator, the Wishy Washy washcloth, really is the best way to go about endeavoring to get those balls clean. Balls and bowls both get squeaky clean with Wishy Washy. Yeah, so check it out today. I don't have a lot to talk about. I was kind of hoping to reflect by looking into the dark mirror and seeing myself and finding the entertaining value of looking in a mirror and talking to myself while I sit in my kitchen. So I didn't have a list of things prepared. I just wanted to give you guys some updates that it was a long, hard week at the academy. And I'm glad that I got all my work finished. I finally had it all finished by Friday afternoon, just about 20 or 30 minutes before the factory bell was going to ring and I was about to leave. And then the department leader said, "Hey, can you go back in and make some changes? I've decided to change the requirements for what you needed to submit." And so I had to run back upstairs into the office, fire up the computer, get it all done before the whistle blew at 3:30, and then I was done. So yeah, a last 30 minutes of stress and anxiety and getting it done before I headed off for my weekend. But the weekend is coming to an end, dear Wayfarer. It is Sunday night here in Twilight Zone, Old Peking, and it's 6 p.m., which means I should be getting into bed in the next couple hours, get a shit shower and shave. Hey, Sea Lightning's out in the ideas room, out in the chitter chatter box. Good to see you, Sea Lightning. Thank you for stopping by. Um, I beseech thee to hit the old like button if you've got a logged in account and it's not too much trouble. I was just talking about the last week at work, and then I was talking about the weekend. Didn't do a lot on the weekend, guys. Kind of just been lazing about, a little bit of this and a little bit of that, kind of poking at this, that, or the other thing. I got some new tarot decks, and I'm ready to do some unboxing videos this week. Number three, good man. Thank you for that, sir. I know it's a lot to ask. It's kind of a pain in the ass, to take time out of your day and hit the button and stop by and say hi. But I do appreciate it, man. A lot of love, much love. Three thumbs on a short video like this, that means the world to me, man. It's not it's not easy work getting those thumbs up, right? You got to ask people to do it and kind of bother them, and say, hey, take a minute out of your day. 4 a.m. And where, Sea Lightning, where in the world are you listening from? At 4 a.m., man, you're right around the witching hour. That's when the UFOs are really busy, right? Between 3 and 5 a.m. is the hour of the liver in Chinese medicine. And if you find yourself at that magnetic hour, then chances are, you're among great whites, the big sharks, the big fish, the whales of the astral plane. They could stick their head right through the veil. What time do I have? It is 6 p.m. in Twilight Zone, Old Peking. 6 p.m. We are heading into the abodes of evening, Wayfarer, into the hour of Tum, right? Hail unto thee who art Tum in thy setting, even unto thee who art Tum in thy silence, who travelest over the heavens in the bow at the setting of the sun, at the hour of the setting of the sun. Tahuti standeth in his splendor at the prow, and Rahor abideth at the helm. Hail unto thee from the abodes of the afternoon, right? We're headed into the abodes of evening. And then we'll be approaching in the next cycle the hour of Kephara. Kephara. So you're right there at the tail end of the reign of Kephara, the 6 hour quadrant, whom the beetled faced god of the night, right, watcheth over. Indeed, the fourfold face of God, the tetragrammaton. You know it, don't you, Wayfarer? So flat there you can see your dog run away for 3 days. Yeah, that's right. It's a big, flat, expansive prime material plane, Sea Lightning. You called it. I don't know if everyone out there's a TFE or not. I don't know if they got the memo. Some people are still flying around on Freemasonic space balls, gripping tight. Some of them are standing upright on top, and others are standing upside down on the bottom. But any way you look at it, they got the big G holding them down, right? Gravitation, the graviton, right? They find themselves in a machine of complete fantasy. What did the initiated brother of Freemasonry sing in his beloved song Captain Fantasy? Don't stand too close to my fantasy. Don't be afraid to touch the hand of your creator. And if you see the lion's eyes, stare into the lion's eyes, and something, 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 you'll get to the surprise, right? Taste the candy. So flat. Yeah, I could see my dog run away toward the east. Have you traveled far, Wayfarer? Only from east to west, right? With zero curvature apparent. Kind of a big deal. Don't feel the upward vector though, sadly. Sadly, I can't fathom it. I feel what do I feel? I feel buoyancy a lot of times. I'm usually floating around, right? Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Coming out the corner with the 1, 2, 3. Frank Monday rolling with the punches. Frank Monday with his nose to the grindstone, rolling with the punches, having box lunches, intuitive hunches, doing 25 crunches, getting ready for his day. Hey, 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 Sea Lightning. Yeah. I got nothing to talk about, amigo. I just thought I'd tune in and say hello. A lot of people stopping by to say hi, though. We've got a screen of complete darkness because my camera doesn't work on my phone. Well, it doesn't work in conjunction with the YouTube app for the live. It works for the shorts, but for some reason, YouTube has deemed Frank Monday's live streams via his telephone not kosher. They're not kosher. They know that I get busy when I'm live streaming from my phone, that I might pull some real shenanigans. So they put the kibosh on it, right? They've nixed it, made it 86th. The 86th Frank Monday's ability to video while he live streams from his phone. Shadow banned, as it were, right? Exile, a word that the damned in hell scream while gnashing teeth. Exile. That's okay though. At least you can still hear my voice. Wayfarer, wizard, warrior, wanderer, wildcat alike, wherever you are, whoever you are. And whenever you receive this transmission, hit the like button, show a little love, leave a comment on the video, check back often, and get yourself a 5-pound box of wishy-washy dish soap. Comes with a complimentary wishy-washy washcloth. It's $4.99 at Thompson's 5 and Dime. You can find a 20% discount coupon in your Sunday paper. Let's see, I got to put on my reading glasses for this one.